Before we begin the video, I would like to extend a big thank you to all of our Patreon supporters and YouTube members. Captain Moses, Josh Fix, Future Gaming, I Am a Skull, Sundrew Oris, Eyeball Pole, Super Mandible Claw, Kao Komori, Alan Barty, Justin Ashley, Purple Derpington, Nickel 805, Jordan Howe, Simone Hornsby, Mighty U Imson, Victor Vasquez, Shadow X Kills, Lee Rannan, Joven Go Oko, James Butterworth, Justin, Thesion 1111, Red Rosser, Disturbed Guy, Fallen Dragmire, Latanya Young, Zangeli Specop, Duba Minus, Kiki Rocks, Kill or Be Killed, Chris O. And I would also like to extend a big thank you to our executive producers, the Anime Hybrid, Joshua Fix, the Gimster 101, and Bevan Brummett. Thank you all very much for your support. If you wish to become a YouTube member, click the join button down below next to the subscribe button. And if you wish to become a Patreon supporter, click the link below in the description to find out more. We'll see you there.
Scream.
Oh, come on! Ha! Knew it! No! You always go after Afro. Every time. Is it because his name's in all caps, dude? Is that it? I remember watching this on Cartoon Network when it first came out. You know, and you know what? I still stand by it. It's a pretty damn good Scooby-Doo movie. I mean, compared to with what we got later, you know, Scooby-Doo and like the WWE like themed ones, also the one themed with Kiss, which don't get me wrong, that I was like, it actually made the song "I Was Made for Loving You" more tolerable. But yeah, that Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. I mean, I think it's a decent film, and I know that recently they did like a reboot or a revisit to it, and yeah, it's actually pretty effective. But Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, the Nostalgia Critic actually last Nostalgia-ween did a video on it, and there's some this year that we're probably going to do as like the end of the month. We're gonna check in on some of the ones that Doug has done. I know there's one that I really want to watch with Nick, get his opinion on it. The Lost Boys review that he did, because I think he's seen Lost Boys, and you know, me and him, we have pretty much the same opinion on vampires, and I'd like to get his thoughts on that. But yeah, so you all hopefully can look forward to that. But Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. So this one's interesting. Because I'm not sure what Doug's gonna say, but you know, I respect Doug's opinion, because you know that's the thing. I know that there's people out there, and yes, I've had people link me like the Oni cartoons. You know, him pretty much just like I don't get it. Yeah, I know. I've seen those countless times, and you know, again, everybody, this is not. I mean, Doug's takes on things aren't meant to be perfect. I mean, they're his takes. I mean, I don't. There's times I don't even agree with Doug, and I love Doug. Doug's one of my YouTube heroes. But yeah. Anyway, this is a Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, the Nostalgia Critic. Let's get this up on screen. Let's give this a watch. Here we go.
This episode brought to you by Stamps.com. Why go to the store to get stamps when you can have them printed right at home for your convenience?
I don't know. Okay.
1969, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Premieres on television. It begins a franchise of spin-offs, specials, movies, and magnificently confusing crossovers.
Yes.
On its 50th anniversary, there's one special in particular Scooby-Doo fans claim is by far the best one. Scooby-Doo Zombie Island. Will it have the same impact as when it first premiered? Will it have cameos from Zombie Gilligan and Skipper? And will it finally answer if Velma is the teenage version of Marcy? Don't delay the truth any longer. Fanfiction forums are counting on it. I'm Nostalgia Stack, and welcome to Nostalgia Wii.
Gosh. Zoinks! Scrappy-Doo. Yeah, I remember the 13 Ghosts, voiced by with Vincent friggin' Price as like I forget the guy's name, but yeah. All right.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember? So you don't have to. It's hard to find a formula that can last over 50 years. But Scooby-Doo has certainly found that formula. Though there's certainly been variations over the years, Scooby-Doo has delighted kids with almost the exact same characters and setup. A bunch of 20-something kids stumble across a monster that's usually a person in a mask, and they need to solve the mystery of who it is. Sometimes they stray from the formula, and the result has always been, well, back to formula. I guess it makes sense why it's lasted so long. The characters are pleasant and easy to identify. They're a great contrast to the gothic situations they're put in. The mysteries help kids form deductive problem-solving skills. And of course that adorably mangy dog too. It's become a cultural phenomenon, still making shows, movies, and specials, as well as being satirized by everybody, including themselves.
Yes.
I try to look feminine.
Say what you will about it, but this is a franchise train that's provided a huge amount of steam. So, for their 50th anniversary, I want to look over what many fans would consider their best work. And most fans agree that would be Zombie Island.
It's good.
Released to home video in 1998, this is what many Scooby-Doo fans consider their magnum opus. With good animation, a darker tone, and actual monsters this time as opposed to just people in masks. An element that would return in many future spin-offs. While that's all fine and good, does it hold any value for grown-ups? Is there something there to entertain the brain of an adult as well as the heart of a child? Well, let's jump right in after running midair in a circle to find out. Let's close out Nostalgia-ween with Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, I put on Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Gentlemen, behold, corn! Corn! Oh, hey, I really like that band. You gonna play for? No! Literal corn.
As you may have noticed, the production in this one is certainly upped, with the backgrounds really breathing with dark and gothic life. I'm almost wondering if I put this in by mistake. It looks like a monster is hunting down the Mystery Inc. gang, and it wouldn't be a Scooby-Doo property without this creepy and foreboding environment given 100% inappropriate music.
Where are you?
Today's soon-to-be dated musical guest is Third Eye Blind. Oh god, which one do I drop? And you know it's Velma. Yeah, they cut the part where Velma climbed Daphne in order to reach Shaggy's hand. You know exactly why.
Mm-hmm.
The monster is defeated and revealed to be...
Like, it's Mr. Beeman, the real estate agent.
I think the real question is, who's wearing the friend mask? There's no way those are human eyes.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for that big dog and you meddling kids.
You got it backwards that time. It was you meddling kids and your dog.
I got a billing from the villain this time.
Yeah, he did.
It turns out this is a story Daphne is sharing on a talk show as she now has become a reporter on Americana.
Ooh, stories like that always give me the heebie-jeebies. Ooh!
Rosie O'Donnell's show has never been the same since she transformed into a skinny black woman. While the rest of the team has split, with Shaggy and Scooby becoming security guards at an airport. I'm not gonna lie, the idea of Scooby-Doo sniffing out drugs is both the funniest and most ironic thing they could do.
That's true! That's so true!
It's me, Shaggy sold me that shit!
Rough him up, boys.
No, they're just happy because they get to keep the contraband food that others sneak into the country. and nothing else. Especially stuff that would make them want to eat all that contraband food.
Like, is this the jackpot of jobs or what?
And when I say jackpot, I mean we're getting jacked from pot. Meanwhile, Velma runs a mystery bookstore right next to Ray's occult books. As Fred calls and says he's getting the gang back together, surprising Daphne on her birthday.
Hey!
Gosh.
Man, Velma spent no time getting her grope on.
Oh, I love purple.
So Fred invites them along on a story.
That's okay. Again, okay. The whole thing about Velma, like the continuum has switched multiple times. You know, Velma's a bookish lesbian. Velma isn't a bookish lesbian. Velma's interested in Daphne, but can't say anything. Velma's interested in Shaggy. I mean, come on, man. I don't know where I keep getting all these damn notifications on my phone. I look at that. They just keep popping. Like, I don't understand how the hell this is. Like, I don't know why, but everything on my social media is blowing up today. What? Okay. I
find actual haunted areas instead of these surprisingly common criminals in ghost masks.
Hey!
Mystery Inc. is back in business.
That was a whole 7 minutes we spent apart. Honestly, could have been edited out, but it was worth it for this Photoshop. They tour Louisiana to find real ghosts, but everyone is revealed to be fake. As it turns out, they're just too good at solving mysteries. They come across a woman named Lena Dupre who says she knows a real haunted house on Moonscar Island.
What do we have
Moonscar Island.
It is kind of cute.
Fred.
I just meant she'd be real photogenic for a segment.
This is because I had that fling with Bit from Jabberjaw, isn't it? I follow her to a ferry that'll take them to the haunted island with the haunted house through the
Hanna-Barbera
haunted bayou.
films, oh my god.
Pirates use this bayou to hide from the law. They know only a fool will come a-looking up in here.
That Cajun accent is something. Oh god. Like, okay, I was a roommate with a Cajun dude for about a solid year and a half, and I met all six of his brothers. I put up 7 because he was one of 7. He has 6 brothers, so he's the oldest and 7th brother. And his family, holy shit! I thought my family was crazy. His family is just zoof. But the whole thing is, I learned how to speak. There's 3 different types of Cajun. There's pretty Cajun. It's like, well, how you doing there? How you doing? Welcome to the bayou. It's good to meet you there, Donna. Good to meet you, Cher. You throw in a little more French that way. Then you got what they call, I'm saying this as legit as possible. There's the more middle ground Cajun. They call, I'm not making this up. You can Google this yourself. Coon-ass Cajun. They call it that. Where it's like, how you doing, bro? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you where right now, man. You see that right here? That right here? That's a good cell phone, man. You know where I got this? Doesn't matter where I got this. I got that. It could be yours. You know what you just got to do? Go out there. You got to go out there. You got to get some money. It's like, and then of course there's Swamp Rat Cajun. Swamp Rat Cajun, you cannot understand. Pretty much imagine Farmer Fran from Waterboy, but worse. Like. Hey, go lie. What's going on, man? What you try to do? Hey, go up. What's this? Hey, come on, man. They say, we got keyboard, man. What's mouth? You say, yeah, that thing, man. Yeah, exactly. And I guess they're watering down the Cajun accent for this character, but well.
No, sorry, I have a condition where I shout that word. Anyway, they were looking for fool's gold while nourishing a fool's hope in the middle of watching Fools Rush In. Is a new movie at the time. Underrated. Scooby and Shaggy fall over, though, but are saved by a fisherman named Snakebite, who's looking to catch Big Mona, an uncatchable catfish.
This here's my hunting pig. Hunting pig?
That's the weirdest thing I ever heard, isn't that right, mystery-solving talking dog?
Super weird.
He returns them to their boat, and they arrive at the house on the island, which is crawling with cats.
That's a meowing problem.
You will know my name is the Lord when I lay my Scooby upon thee.
They come
Dang it,
the owner named
Scooby.
Simone, who was not amused at Scooby's antics.
You'll have to do something about your dog.
Food always keeps Scooby occupied.
If it will keep him from chasing my cats.
No, I meant the cats being the food. Is that off the table? Scooby and Shaggy notice a chill in the kitchen as the local ghosts recommend their favorite Jordan Peele movie.
The hunting might just be starting.
It's a really
After
good one.
sundown,
It's my favorite
the ghosts
Jordan
get
Peele
more
movie.
restless.
It'll be like those ghost hunting shows. There might be bumps in the distance. Bumps! Velma starts levitating, though, as Daphne is thrilled that the ghost might be real.
This just gets better and better. Maybe from where you're standing.
Please say it's more than a maybe.
Anybody want to try getting me down?
Sure thing. Come on, Scoob.
I was talking to Daphne. They look over the video to see if they can gather clues as to what happened.
Feel the chill in the air. I think I saw something.
The ghost edited the footage to include a close-up.
It looks like a ghost.
Ha! It wasn't a criminal at all. It was Old Man Ghost. Something seems backwards.
Yeah.
So the ghost, it looks like, is the pirate Moonscar. But Fred still thinks it can't be real.
Then why did it only show up on the tape?
There's always a logical explanation for these things.
Like, remember when we proved Fatima was really the devil? Just look at the facts. Velma examines further and discovers the house is partly made from Moonscar's pirate ship.
Parts
Maelstrom.
of this house are quite old. Pieces of the pirate ship could have been used in the construction.
I hear that. The studio is 50% Hispaniola, complete with Captain Flint. I really should put a shelf there.
Yeah, you should. Either that or You know what would go good there? A standing lamp. Really would light the room up.
Hey! Whenever I talk to people about Stamps.com, I always ask myself, what kind of people still go to the post office? And why? Stamps.com brings the post office.
I still go to the post office. But I don't go for stamps. I go to check our P.O. box, which our P.O. box had, like, the complications around our P.O. box have been solved, guys. So if you want to send us stuff, P.O. Box 1965, Bristol, Virginia 24203. Once again, that's Bristol, Virginia 24203, P.O. Box 1965. Thank you.
Office right to you! No need to interrupt your workday to go through traffic to get to the post office. Especially now during the holidays when people are busy sending out gifts and cards. That's why you need Stamps.com! Anything you can do at the post office, you can do at Stamps.com! Stamps.com eliminates trips to the post office and saves you money with great deals you can't even get at the post office! You can! Stamps.com brings all the services of the U.S. Postal Service right to your computer. Whether you're a full office sending invoices, an online seller shipping out products, God, or even a warehouse sending out thousands of packages a day, Stamps.com can handle it all with ease. Simply use your computer to print official U.S. postage 24/7 for any letter, any package, any class of mail, anywhere you want to send. Once your package is ready, just hand it to any mail carrier or drop it in any mailbox. With Stamps.com, you get 5 cents off every first class stamp and up to 40%.
Wait.
Once your package is ready, just hand it to any mail carrier or drop it in any mailbox.
It's that dim... It's that dimple. I think he meant to put an S in there. Where S and D are right next to each other on the keyboard. I can see how that would be a mess up. It happens.
When package is ready, just hand it to any mail carrier or drop it in any mailbox.
Or maybe he was intended that. I don't know.
Stamps.com, you get 5 cents off every first class stamp and up to 40% off priority mail. Not to mention, it's a fraction of the cost of those expensive postage mail. Stamps.com is a no-brainer, saving you time and money. No wonder over 700,000 businesses already.
He's trying so hard to be like Macho Man Randy Savage and like just like an amalgamation of like 2 or 3 different characters. Like, oh yeah, go to stamps.com and get yourself some priority mail stamps, first class stamps. Oh yeah.
Use Stamps.com! Don't spend a moment of the holiday season at the post office! Just Don't! I'm just saying, maybe you can sign up for Stamps.com instead!
There's no risk! With my promo code Nostalgia, you get a special offer that includes a 4-week free trial, free postage, and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts.
Digital scale can be
Just
nice.
go to Stamps.com. Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in Nostalgia. That's Stamps.com. Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in Nostalgia. Stamps.com. Never go to the post office again.
Breathe, Doug.
This is taking a lot out of me.
I can see it.
Go to Stamps.com.
I can see that. Certain ad reads can take a lot out of you, especially when you're that into it. Stamps.com!
Hey everybody, you can see us at Grand Rapids Comic-Con in Michigan, November 8th to the 10th. And you can also see us on Twitch Monday through Friday now. Every one of those days we're streaming. We love answering questions from the chat.
Ow, my foot. God dang it. Oh, God. Jesus. Okay, yeah, my foot just, don't know what the hell happened.
So drop on by and hopefully we'll see you there.
Oh, my foot.
So the legend
I
goes,
re-injured
the
my
pirate
foot again,
Moonstar
so yeah,
buried
that's-
treasure on the island, which Fred thinks is further proof it's just a person faking this looking for riches. Meanwhile, Scooby and Shaggy stumble into a pit where a dead body seems to be coming to life.
I've come to stop Pirates of the Caribbean flicks. Seriously, what was Javier Bardem doing?
They get out and tell everyone about LeChuck, but nobody saw him, including the suspicious gardener.
What were you doing out here?
My job.
He is suspicious, but he is kinda cute.
I can't wait to leave this movie in a body bag. They decide to let the gang spend the night as they're shown to their rooms.
Your room is this way, Fred. And this is your room, Miss Blake.
I object! Fred and I get separate rooms, but Scooby and Shaggy share the same bed? I mean, I know why you did it, but I still object! I like that for dinner, Shaggy changes from a green shirt literally into another green shirt, but it's interrupted by a ghost appearing in the mirror, scaring them away.
Hey, look! Property of Colonel Jackson T. Pettigrew, 8th Louisiana.
Does nobody have short names in Scooby-Doo mysteries?
No.
Let's see whose Redbeard really is.
It's Chef!
That sounds like a Civil War regiment.
There were Confederate barracks on this island.
Now we have Civil War ghosts fighting pirate ghosts. When did Asylum Pictures take over the Scooby-Doo franchise? Let's not have this get in the way of our dinner.
Okay,
The
that's
dog
good.
will have to eat outside.
Rats! It's hard to enjoy a meal with a bunch of eyes staring at you.
It's okay, I've seen Sleepwalker. Somebody in the house is just banging his mother.
Like, sit tight, old buddy.
I'm gonna kill these kitties faster than that cat's trailer.
They of course stumble across
God.
more spooks as both zombie pirates and soldiers rise from the ground and chase after them.
Quick, let's get out of here before we have to explain to kids what the Civil War and slavery is.
I told you the huntings were just beginning.
That's why I prepared this nice dinner.
What?
They go looking for Scooby and Shaggy to make sure nothing's happened to them.
So it's you!
Old Gardner! Gardner!
Your crazy friends are screaming about zombies.
You're never around when these ghosts and zombies appear.
Now, isn't that a coincidence?
We really believe you're behind it, which probably means you're not behind it. How many times have we done this routine? He
Yeah.
starts getting pissed off of the accusations, even after saving one of their lives.
Quicksand.
Thanks. But you're still a suspect.
Now kindly carry me over these dangerous puddles, suspect!
Fred and Daphne find the mystery machine as well as the crawfish Scooby and Shaggy ate. That seems scream-worthy.
Zombie and ghosts are one thing, but seafood shells? I might be dumb!
My
They come
God.
across Shaggy and Scooby as well as a zombie.
It's the fakest, cheesiest mask I've ever seen.
But it feels real.
I know, from all the dead faces I've touched in the past. Don't Google me.
Maybe it's real.
Well, I never thought I'd say this in a Scooby-Doo movie, but holy shit! Even the cast of Black Cauldron would be like,
Well, God, Jesus, I mean, fuck!
or zombie. Yet another inappropriate.
Okay, yeah, so Black Cauldron, that movie gets dark. I mean, well, no, Black Cauldron's worse than this because Black Cauldron, the cauldron literally eats the Horn King. It literally, like, tears him apart and eats... Oh, yeah.
Is there something? Fuck! More zombies come to life as yet
That's
another
Alien 3.
inappropriate rock song plays, but honestly, the animation is so good, it has a little bit of a music video vibe to it.
Yeah.
It's like if there was a Rob Zombie Kids. It actually kind of gels okay. Scooby and Shaggy stumble across a cave where they find voodoo dolls of Fred, Velma, and Daphne, as they seem to move whenever they're picked up. And yeah, this scene's pretty funny.
This one looks like Daphne.
Ow! Jenkins! Ow!
I'll forgive you only if you do that 5 more times. They're eventually dropped as they make it back to the house and discover the power is off. Yeah, great, this house was a pirate ship and the set for the monsters.
Power's off,
I had
but
a
the
feeling
heat is
about
on.
both. They come across Lena, who says the zombies drag Simone away, but Velma doesn't quite believe her.
I saw the footprints of Simone's heels. She wasn't dragged. She walked down that tunnel.
That's why I let you walk us into this room where we can be easily trapped before I reveal that you're easily trapping us. I specialize in solving mysteries, not the timing of when I solve them. Sure enough, Simone reveals herself and uses the voodoo dolls to capture them.
Sorry, I suspected you.
Apology accepted.
You're still a suspect.
Seriously?
Jesus, this really is Sleepwalkers! Except the movie was somehow less scary and more funny.
And this is...
Scuba and Shaggy are still free?
We didn't even bother making wax dolls of them. A waste of time and magic wax.
Damn, that's harsh. That's like not making Sonic the Movie toys because you know they won't sell. It's practical, but still mean.
Yeah.
Every harvest moon, I must drain the life force from victims to preserve my immortality.
So really the title of this should have been Scooby-Doo on Zombie Ghost, Crazy Cat Lady, and somehow Confederate Soldier Island. You know, at this point, Dracula could show up.
He could.
Even the fairy captain is one of the cat creatures, as Simone reveals the true story of the pirate Moonscar.
I was one of a group of settlers who made this island our home. We looked to our cat god for a bountiful harvest.
Kind of a weird way
It's
of putting
pagan.
that. Isn't that kind of like saying we look to our Blitz Carpenter to show us the way? Moonscar was looking for a place to bury his treasure and attacked the people, forcing them into the bayou where they were eaten by gators.
Dark.
I think I gotta play a clip from earlier. Well, I never thought I'd say this in a Scooby-Doo movie, but holy
Shit! Yeah, quite literally. It's like you force them out into the bayou, and the gate... Yeah. They're out in the bayou. You better watch out for them gators.
The cat gods who gave them feline powers. So, just to clarify, cat gods are the true religion in the Scooby-Doo universe. Oh, Scooby, you're going to cat hell. And they killed all the pirates off. Over the years, they would lure people to the island and drain their life force to stay alive. Meaning, for a Scooby-Doo movie, this has kind of an impressive body count.
It's us or them world. Make it them.
Damn.
Just as they're about to be added to the pile, Scooby and Shaggy distract them as Velma breaks free and quickly makes voodoo dolls of Lena and Simone.
You're not the only ones who like playing with dolls.
Jinkies! Thank God I'm brushed up on the horrors of the black arts. Don't Google me either. Because they didn't drain them in time, the curse claims the cat people, and good God!
Yeah! Metal as
Like, seriously,
fuck.
how did we get a G out of this? All the zombie spirits turn to ash as it looks like the day is saved, but nobody will believe what happened.
Don't be so sure. I'm Detective Bone Neville. Been working undercover investigating the island disappearances.
Like you, I'm ungodly slow at doing my job.
Yes.
He agrees to do an interview for Daphne's show as the gang gets ready to leave the island.
With all the zombies and cat creatures gone, this is a pretty romantic spot.
Yeah.
Makes me think of all the times we mentally cheated on each other. I'm totally doing that cop, by the way.
I would like to write detective stories.
I've always been crazy about a good detective story, that is. I even own my own mystery bookstore.
No kidding.
Do you have a brother I could possibly date? Well, this is ironic. We're reminded this guy was a character as Scooby and Shaggy have one last bite for the road.
Uh-oh.
Someone didn't measure out this framing or they've all been cursed by David the Gnome's eyebrows.
Oh.
So that's said to be one of the best Scooby-Doo movies, if not the best Scooby-Doo movie. And for what it is, yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, keep in mind, it is still
It's
a Scooby-Doo
Scooby-Doo,
cartoon,
yeah, but
so it's
that's
still
the
more
point.
kid-centered in terms of humor and character. But it does up the ante with heavily atmospheric animation, a cinematic feel, a decent mystery combining the practical and supernatural, and some pretty intense creep factor as far as Scooby-Doo movies go.
Yeah.
I don't think it's any great achievement or anything, but for a straight-to-video movie, a lot more effort was put into it than many would probably expect. It's nice that I can play up the darkness and take a few risks than, say, other Scooby-Doo properties should have.
Oh, God.
So yeah, if you're a Scooby-Doo fan, this is a pretty decent flick to check out. If you're not, I don't think this is gonna sway you, but I don't think it'll turn you off to it either. I think it has just enough of an edgy creativity to be enjoyable, as long as you keep in mind the humor and characters are still primarily aimed at kids. But what's wrong with that? Go ahead and gather the little ones
Absolutely
around the
nothing.
TV screen and scare the everlasting bejesus out of them. And that wraps up another Nostalgia Ween. So next week, it probably makes sense to review something a little different. Something super, but full of wonder. Drove people batty, but was gone in a flash. Aquaman and Cyborg.
Justice League.
Stories like that always give me the heebie-jeebies. Ooh!
My God. So yeah. So overall though, yeah, still probably my favorite Scooby-Doo property. I watched God save me. I watched the Scooby-Doo live action movies, the first ones that came out, which featured Velma, you know, all of a sudden finding out just like, oh, you mean if I wear a low-cut top, guys will like me more? And then literally the next time we see her, low-cut top. And don't get me wrong, Linda Cardellini is a very, very attractive woman and is very, very cool. And it's just, Jesus, man. And then there's like all the other Scooby-Doo properties. I mean, Mysteries Incorporated, What's New Scooby-Doo. I mean, just so many Scooby-Doo properties that have continued and just been repackaged and repurposed. And I'm still floored by it. I remember, oh God, I remember the 13 Ghosts one. There was what's the little guy's name, who was like the replacement for Scrappy-Doo, Flim Flam. That's his name. God, and it was weird because it was Daphne, Shaggy, Scooby, Flim Flam, and of all people, Vincent Price as their instructor. He's like, gather round, you children. I will tell you the story of the 13 Ghosts. Yeah, and I think it was a limited run. I don't even think they finished it. I mean, if they did, I didn't see it. I saw there was like 6 or 7 episodes that I watched, but I don't think they ever finished it. You know what? Damn it. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up right friggin' now. Scooby-Doo and the 13 Ghosts. What? Okay, I did not know that this existed. Scooby-Doo and the 13 Ghosts it has a film that, oh my gosh, I really don't believe it. They actually made a continuation and eventual resolution of the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. I didn't know this. I'm learning so much now. Oh God, I'm gonna have to watch this. Shit. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. I mean, Doug's take on that, I liked Doug's take on that. Let me actually go back to the video. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a like on the video, and I'm also going to leave a comment down here. So feel free to look for that. And I guess that's going to do it. So if you want to see more from the Nostalgia Critic, hit God, again with these friggin' notifications. Like, oh hey, oh God. So yeah, feel free to click Doug's name in the title of the video or ChannelAwesome, And also, if you want to see more from us, feel free to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell to stay notified. And I guess until next time, everybody, signing off, I'm Nate. I'll see you then. Peace out.